In today's video, we are here for the first time on a brand new game called Anime Revolution X, where today, not only are we going to be checking it out, see if it's one of the next big upcoming anime simulators, but as well, not only that, we are going to be doing the usual. Yes, that's right, we are going to be going noob to pro, completely free to play. And yes, that does mean I am going to be unlocking, the best world, getting the best pets, and so much more. However, just before we jump into today's video, just want to quickly say, if you do end up enjoying it and want to see more, then make sure to hit that like and subscribe button with notifications on. And yeah, once you guys are done with all of that, buckle up because this is going to be a long journey. So first things first, how exactly does the game work? Well, just like most simulators on Roblox, there is an energy system where, as you can see, every single time I'm going to be clicking, I am going to be getting plus 1.1 energy. Then with that energy, I can go ahead and fight enemies. For example, this Sakura, where once I defeat her, I am going to be getting 55 gems, and then with those gems I should be able to do a bunch of stuff around the map. For example, ranks over here. In order to rank up, it is going to be costing gems. Not only that though, I'm pretty sure that yes, there is going to be an egg where we can hatch heroes that will probably boost your energy multiplier. Pretty much the game has all of the basics that a normal anime simulator has. However, that does not mean that this game is really basic, since if we have a look at the teleport over here, as you can see, in every single world there seems to be a bunch of stuff. Like for example, in the first world, I am seeing avatars, achievements, ranks, and a time trial. And that's only the first world. For example, the second world, there's another 4 things, Demon Village, 2 more things. Pretty much the list goes on with, a bunch of features that we are going to have to unlock and max out in today's video. So let's quickly get things started by getting enough gems in order to roll for my first pet. So then that way, not only would we be unlocking an energy multiplier, but as well, we might be able to unlock some of these other features as well. And okay, there we go. We now have well over enough to hatch at least twice. So let's go ahead and quickly see. Am I going to get lucky? All right, uncommon, the 30%. I guess that's not too bad, but we can definitely do better with an epic, just like that. There we go. Now if we have a look at their stats, they are going to be pretty decent. The uncommon giving me a 2x boost, and then the epic gives me a 4x boost. Yeah, get on my team right now. And let's have a look at my energy gain. It's now 7.7. and that's pretty good. But you want to know the best part? We aren't even done yet, since if I go ahead and equip the avatar, since you unlock avatars by, hatching their respective pets, my energy gain is now 40 power already. Really hope that the game kind of stays like this the whole time, because if that is the case, we are probably gonna beat it in like less than an hour. But anyways, jokes aside, since of course it's not gonna be that simple, there is going to be an achievement system over here where, for example, I've already unlocked the first one, get 1k power. Boom, there we go. That is now acquired. And then as well, apart from that, I think we can go ahead and immediately get our first rank up, since I already have a bunch of power to take out like these enemies really easily. And I only need like 1k in order to get a rank up. Let's have a look and see. Yes, it's going to be 1k, which means that we now have a 1x power boost, which puts me at 84 power per click. Not too shabby. But the big question is, can any of these other features help us? For example, the Keke Genkai over here. I'm pretty sure this is just one of your normal gachas, where in exchange for these elixir currency, which I'm pretty sure you just get from defeating enemies, we can go ahead and get a power boost. So let's see, can I get anything good? Starting off, Sharingan giving me 100% power. We like to see that. And then already up next, we already got an upgrade, 150% power, which in fact I think I'm gonna stop there because it's the 10% and I only have 2 more rolls, so getting something better is pretty unlikely. But don't worry though, we will be back to max this out later, since for the time being this will just do. Apart from that though, I am starting to realize how much there is, since as I mentioned before, there is this like mini quest thing for getting a certain avatar level. There are stats over here which you can buy in exchange for, honestly I have absolutely zero clue. You need raid points. Maybe this is the raid. Let's have a look. You can get like a sword, an accessory, and then all you have to do is like walk in or maybe defeat this enemy. However, in order to do that though, we need to get much stronger so then, you know, we can take him out, which means that we need to continue grinding for probably quite a long time. So you know what? I think I have the perfect idea for this. Let me just quickly grind for like maybe an hour or two. So then that way, the next time that I catch you guys, I should hopefully be able to defeat this boss. So then that's way, you know, maybe we can get some of these items. But as well, not only that, we might even be able to already unlock the next world. Guess there's only one way to find out. And okay, everyone, after quite a while later, in fact, yes, it has been 4 hours since you last seen me. And the reason for that is because I kind of had to go BRB for a little bit. Sorry, didn't really want to, but it kind of happened. But that's completely fine though, since in the end, those hours did not go to waste. Let me show you exactly what I mean. So remember how we were kind of struggling to, you know, defeat this Naruto boss over here? Yeah, I can one-shot him pretty easily now. And oh yes, by the way, since I was able to one-shot him, that does mean that I was able to get quite a lot of the swords. In fact, I'm pretty sure I can craft a few of these into like a shiny one. Yes, I can. Now it's going to be giving me 6 times energy. But as well, not only that, I was also able to make decent progress in the second world. For example, over here at the very back, there is a raid system where apparently when you start a raid, you can kind of get like carried really easily. In fact, I'll pop up some footage on screen right now of me literally just AFKing in the center whilst I just have these random people, you know, helping me out, giving me a bunch of the tokens, which actually allows me to be able to just go over here to the hotkeys, for example, and just, you know, start spamming this button. Now I have a 239 times multiplier, which is insane. But as well, not only that, I can also head on over here to this identical, and I could roll for like one of these really OP damage multipliers. In fact, I think I'm going to quickly do that right now. Wait, hold on a minute. How on earth do I... Oh, apparently there's a vault system. I was going to say, how on earth do I like, you know, singularly select which one I want? But I guess there's no need to. You can just get a vault. And oh, wow, okay. Not even like 100 keys in. We already got the mythical? Really? There's no way, right? Yeah, it is the mythical. 0.1%. Sure, I guess I'll take that. Now I get a 500% damage boost. Let's go. You definitely love to see that. But apart from that though, I did unlock another world, by the way. Since yes, I did unlock 3 worlds. I'm at the demon village right now. And then this world relatively has, you know, the same amount of things. Demon arts, marks, which I'm not really sure how exactly you get the tokens. Maybe they're dropped from like some enemies around the map. Let's have a look and see if I take this guy out. No, he's only dropping gems, so not entirely sure. Then again though, I think there might be another option, since yes, this game does have time trials, so this could maybe be the way to get it. Let's have a look and see. Chances we can get all of these like token stuff. I guess these are like keys. We can also get some kind of like stones upgrade. I'm sure that they're upgrading something. And then as we continue to go along, of course, they get rarer. Where in this case, it seems like the best stuff is going to be a sword and as well some kind of like artifact. Maybe you call it an artifact. I don't know. If I don't figure out by the end of this video, let me know down in the comments what on earth these are called. But anyways, having a look over here, it seems like the next easy time trial is going to open up in 17 minutes. So I think that's the next thing I'm going to do. So then that's where, you know, we might be able to figure out if we can get the tokens that we needed before. But as well, not only that, try and get some of these other items which I mentioned as well. So yeah, let me just quickly sit here for like 17 minutes. But for you guys, it's going to be like 3, 2, 1, and there we go. The easy time trial is now open. And now that we are inside, it's time to see if all of my hard work for getting this amount of power is going to be more than enough. And yes, starting off, it seems like the enemies are relatively weak. And just like that, we got so many items, some cards, some like different colored keys, elixirs. Wow, there's practically every single item that we've encountered up till now in the game, plus extra. And I think what's even cooler about the time trial is that I'm pretty sure we're unlocking some achievements. In fact, yes, I am. The moment I reach room 10, which it seems to be like any second now, I should be able to get this +1 pet equip, which is going to be, you know, pretty nice. But as well, not only that, there's also going to be extra pet equips the more rooms that I go to. For example, room 20, room 30, 40, and so on. In other words, this time trial is going to be really easy for getting, you know, a bunch of equips very fast, which is, you know, definitely going to be boosting my energy gain to like the absolute stars. However, it seems like that there is unfortunately a bit of a downside to this. It's that as we continue to go up, the scaling on the enemies gets pretty insane. Like right now, we've only went like 4 rooms and they're already in the trillions. And as you can see, even with this amount of power, I'm not exactly doing that much damage. So yeah, I guess that means that we do need to go ahead and, you know, get stronger. And I think it's now's the time to kind of like, you know, check if the time trial was worth it. Let's have a look and see, did I get the stuff that I needed? Yes, I can now get some kind of click speed boost. And all I have to do is press this auto button, and just like that, we are getting all the good stuff. And awesome, just like that, we already managed to get the mythical one, the moon mark, which is going to be giving us, let's have a look and see, a 20% click speed boost. But as well, not only that, we managed to get 1 spin on this, which means we have a 1 chance to get a really good gems boost. All right, we got the common. I guess it's fine. 10% gems, I guess I'll take that. Not gonna lie though, the time trial was a really big success. I mean, apart from, you know, getting the stuff that we needed for this world, I'm pretty sure we also got a bunch of stuff for like the previous worlds as well. Yeah, I managed to get a bunch of these bronze keys, which means that I am going to be able to roll a bunch of whatever you call these again, the identicals. But as well, not only that, it seems like I also got some of the tokens for the next world that I'm going to be unlocking, which is going to be the Titan District. So I guess you could say that the time trial really helps with like helping you unlock stuff before you unlock them, if that makes sense. But yeah, as I was saying though, since the time trial was so broken, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna quickly get back to, you know, grinding out the basics like rank ups, pets and whatnot. So then that's way by the next time that you see me, which is probably going to be much more than 4 hours, I'll be able to be maybe in like the 5th world, pushing over to the 6th world. So then that way we can finish off by, you know, getting the best pets, best map, pretty much what I said at the beginning of the video. And alright everyone, after, I'm not even gonna bother trying to guess, I can literally just read this over here. We're at the 71 hour mark, which is, you know, quite a large number. And the reason that has been so long is because I have been doing a lot of grinding, to the point where, if you have a look over here at the teleporter, I managed to unlock the final world. But as well, not only that, I also went ahead and grinded out this new like Halloween event, which yes, since the time that, you know, you last saw me, there was a Halloween update. And then in this world, I mean, it's kind of like the other world, just, you know, it's Halloween themed. And then what's really important about this world is that the pets over here are pretty broken. And yes, by the way, just in case if you're asking, these are secret pets, or should I say mutants, and each of them give me 2.4k multiplier, and that is insane, especially when you consider the fact that before these pets, my best team was like these guys, the Kakashi Spookies, and they're only 64. But anyways, now that we have a pretty OP team and whatnot, honestly, there's not really much left to do. Because if you have a look over here, as you can see, I have maxed out the ranks, and then as well, I have relatively maxed out the achievements. Just a few more of them left, which I guess once the next easy time trial opens, I'll go ahead and get this achievement. I need to hatch a few more stars, and then as well, of course, playtime, but you know, I'm not really bothered about that, since in the end that will come naturally. And then apart from that, I mean, when it comes to like all of these other gachas, I have relatively gotten like really good stuff from them. Pretty sure I have like epic and better. Let's have a look and see. For example, the Bankais over here, I managed to get the legendary. Same thing with the classes. Yeah, even the primary grimoires and the secondary grimoires, they're like epic and better. And then in the end, I don't really care that much because, for example, for this one, I guess it's fine, but it's only crit damage, and crit damage doesn't really make that much of a difference. But hey, at least the secondary grimoires over here makes up for it. Once again, I have the epic one giving me 200% power. So yeah, with all of those multipliers adding up, I am now getting 52 quintillion power per click. And what's even better is that if I really wanted to get like the maximum of those stuff, all I have to do is, if I'm not mistaken, AFK on like, I think the boss over here, since I'm pretty sure enemies from this world give you the tokens. I think. I don't know, maybe it might be Clover Raid only. And then once again, I mean, they're not even that rare. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think there's even a point to doing all of the Clover Raid, because if I just, for example, open up my swords over here, even this is relatively maxed out. Like, no joke, by the way, the swords that were added in the Halloween update are just like ridiculous. 480 each, and I'm 99% sure that, you know, the swords that you get from the Clover Raid isn't that worth it, or maybe it's like slightly better. And then, you know, this is really easy to grind. I got all of these in like an hour. Actually, wait, no, I'm lying. I got this overnight from like AFKing. I think. I don't know, if you guys grinded out for these swords, then you probably know which one is true. Just know that whether you AFK overnight or not, you should be able to get these types of swords really easily. But anyways, apart from that, I think this is where I'm going to be leaving off today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, we have checked out another anime simulator on Roblox, and in my opinion, this game is pretty decent. I wouldn't say it's my favorite one, but it's good. The only downside I think to it though is that you can kind of max it out really easily. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I originally planned to kind of like unlock the Clover Village on camera, but then like an hour or two after you had like last seen me, I ended up unlocking the last words like pretty easily because for some reason the energy requirement is not that high, but then the enemies are like really difficult to unlock, or sorry, really difficult to defeat. So yeah, it was kind of like a really unbalanced thing of, you know, you can unlock the worlds really easily, you just can't do anything in them. Hence why I decided, you know, why not just, you know, grind for like a few, or well, technically it's not a few, I've literally been 70 hours. Let me correct myself. I decided to grind for many hours, so then that's where you guys can see how OP a free-to-play player can get. But anyways, back to what I was saying. If you guys don't want to see more videos on this game where, you know, I check out the next update on this game, which if I'm not mistaken is going to be coming out tomorrow. Whenever the update's coming out, just know that if you guys do want to see more videos, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and also feel free to comment down below what are your thoughts on this game. Is it a W? Is it an L? Or is it somewhere in between? And yeah, apart from that, I think I'm going to probably get back to grinding. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out.